Aaron have a sister, her name is Maryam, Mary. So the stupid Muhammad, he thought that Maryam, the sister of Aaron, is the same Maryam, the mother of Jesus. uh, and this is why he called the father of Mary too. He called him Amran. This is the same name of the father of Moses, because he's stupid, Muhammad. However, Muhammad, he heard from some Jewish tradition, not from the Bible. In the Bible, Maryam, she don't have children. But I believe that Muhammad, the idiot, he heard that Maryam, she had a child. His name is Isa. So Muhammad, he thought that this is the son of Maryam, Isa or Isa. And this is why Maryam, she is the sister of Aaron. All right? Because no Arab Christian, he used such a name before. We never heard of Isa before. Never, never. You will find not a single Christian, Arab Christian, he knows such a name. In Arabic, we call him Yeshua. Yeshua, the same as in Hebrew says Yeshua. And actually, even the word Arabic, in Arabic, Yeshua is not Arabic. This is coming from the Aramaic. You see, Aramaic, in certain dialect, they say letter sin as sheen and letter sheen as seen. So Yeshua or Yeshua, or like some Aramaic, they say Shams instead of Shams, you know, or Shamsh. So they have different dialect. So Muhammad obviously is copying. Is the cousin of Muhammad is the one who used corrupted Bible according to the Muslims? Well, we don't know what he was using. This guy, Waraqa. But what we know for sure, obviously, he is himself, was following a cult. He is not a Christian. That's why they call them Nasara. See, in the whole Quran, the word Christians never appear. The Quran speaks about the word Nasara. Nasara is a word used in a certain time for those who have, it's coming from the word poor in Hebrew, poor. So those are a cult like Jehovah's Witnesses. They've been rejected by the Christians, and they call them such a word, or they have a poor understanding of the Bible, not because they are poor with money. They are poor with their understanding, and they are rejected. So obviously Muhammad, he never met the Christians. You see, his translation says Christians. Nowhere in the Quran use the word Christians. In the word Christian in Arabic is Masihi. The word the Quran is used is Nasara. And Muhammad himself, obviously, he tried to claim that the word Nasara is coming from the word Ansar, which is stupid of him to do, because he didn't know what the Nasara from Nazaran, Nasara. It's not have not to do with Ansar. Ansar is helpers or supporter. So Isa supposedly in chapter 3 verse number 52, he said, "Who is my Ansar?" قال من أنصاري إلى الله. This is why now you heard the news that there is a militant in Yemen. They are shooting missiles at Dubai, right? What they call themselves? Ansarullah. They got the name from there. Ansar Allah. And here you ask yourself, why Allah need Ansar anyway? The helpers of Allah? Allah need help? It is amazing. Anyway, so when Isa, not Jesus, he sensed disbelief in their part, he said, "Who are my Ansar toward Allah?" Okay. I have a question that Muslims take a chapter in the Bible God allow to kill people by stone. They make me I don't know. If you want to say something to me, make the sentence make sense. We know that Muhammad he copied, and actually even the hadith it says that Muhammad, the Jews they showed him the verses of stoning to death, and obviously this is where Muhammad he got from. But now we cannot find it in the Quran. Why? Because supposedly there's a goat who ate the verses. There's a goat who ate the verses, and now Muslims don't have it. And trust me, I mean, there's no way. The reason that the verse is not there because of a goat ate it, like a breastfeeding for adult, and 10 times breastfeeding for adult, and the stoning for death is eaten or ate by a goat. But if you think for a second, relax, Sadhguru time, relax, okay? So if you think for a second, you will find that there's no way that the verses is missing from the Quran because a goat ate them. Why? Isn't the Muslim that say we recite Quran by heart? Well, the goat, she ate the paper. She did not eat their heart. You know what I mean? The goat, she ate the Quran, but she did not eat their heart and their memory. So how come none of them he memorized the verse? So what I believe, that the one who ate the Quran is the Muhammadans. It is not the goat. Because if the goat he ate the book, and the Muslims, they collected the book from the memory anyway. The goat, she got in, she ate the book, okay, no problem. But did she eat your memory? Right? So obviously, the story here is a cover up, for a missing chapters in the Quran. And those chapters, I believe, they are in purpose. Somebody made them disappear because it's an embarrassment. It is an embarrassment. So when we have something embarrassing, we try to hide it. All of us. We wear our clothes, right? We don't show our private part in the street because it's a shame. We believe it's a shame. If we don't believe it's a shame, then we go naked in the street. When people they hide things, they hide it, especially about behavior, it's because of a shame. So the goat, she ate the verse, so hmm? All right. Somebody saying, Ramesh Gamit, truly, I tell you, Mark 14:9. Okay, what is the question? Why is not so now? What does that mean? I mean, sometimes people, they say things very weird. Why not so now? What does that mean? Speak English, my friend. Can you share about history of Christianity in the Arab? First of all, the word Arab, many of you mistakenly keep thinking that the word Arab mean an ethnic group. So when I say I'm an Arab, I'm saying I belong to an ethnic group. Arab is a word coming from the Aramaic language, and the word mean those who live in the desert. They are not one nation. Not one nation. There's many nations. Even the Old Testament mentioned that. So whoever live in the desert is an Arabian. The word Arab or Arabia is a word mean desert. It's not a name. It's not a name. For you, because you don't know the language, you think it's a name. It is not. All right? Anyone who live in the desert, the Aramaic, they call them desert people. Simply, when you say Arab, they say the desert people. And desert people mean people who live in tents usually. But then by time they start having houses. You know, the reason they are Bedouin, the word Arab present Bedouin, because simply it's not a green land. So you will find that those people who live in the desert called this way because they keep moving from place to place. Why? Because they don't have a source of water enough to stay in a place. So when the water became less in an area, they carry their tent and they move. And if they find a spring of water, they stay there. All right? This is why you see, and even in the Quran, it's called the Arab, and the Muslim translate the word, the Arab, which is the Arab, as a Bedouin. See all those words? Arab, 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 Arab. Who is the Arab? The Bedouin. Bedouin. Here it says desert Arabs. You change the translator, you will see it says Bedouin. So they are Bedouin who live in a desert. Because, you know, there's other form of Bedouin. They are gypsy, but those are not really Bedouin because they don't live in the desert. The gypsy, they move from place to place, right? But they don't live in the desert. You know, most of the gypsy, they live in Europe, maybe, you know. Fardan Al-Majid, he said David Wood could not fulfill requirement that Zaikir Niak asked for 10,000 Christians. You know, Fardan. So now if I say to you, I will debate Zaikir Niak only if he get me 10 million Muslims, that will be an excuse for me not to debate him, right? That is really stupid. And actually, I'm glad that Zaikir Niak and David Wood did not debate because neither of them is fit for a debate. The debate they will do, 10 minutes for you, 10 minutes for me. Everybody, he say things have nothing to do even with the topic. So both of them, they are not fit for a debate. Secondly, your Zaikir Niak is an idiot. Isn't it? This is the guy who said that the word hur is a plural word. It's a female and male. And he said to a Muslim woman, sister, don't worry. The word hur is a plural word. And the word hur means male and female. So inshallah, sister, Allah will give you a lot of male for you in heaven. But isn't it your stupid religion, Quran says, that Allah, he will give you hur, who they never have a period? So how the stupid idiot, he come with the conclusion that the hur is for male and female? So at least bring us somebody, he, you know, he's fit to speak about his religion. This guy is a donkey. How the word hur, the video is there, go watch it and laugh. How the word hur is for male and female. This is the one who want to debate you, debate us. This guy, I will whip, I will put him in my socks like Santa Claus in 2 seconds. Hur is a word mean male and female? What a scam. Or the word dahaha, brother. The word dahaha mean an egg. Like what the heck? Where did he get this knowledge from? The word dahaha mean an egg. The word dahaha mean a flat. Every single Muslim translation, he come with that. What is the egg? This guy, you know, this Zaikir Niak, he learned the word dahaha is an egg from a kid. He was making a video to refute me. Honest to God. The first one who come with this, it was a guy, his name's Wadi something. He was trying to refute Christian Prince. He made a video saying that the word dahaha is coming from the word dihya, and the word dihya is an egg. Stupid Zaikir Niak, he copy it. And wherever he go, he say it. But if you ask any, you can search right now. Is the word the ha mean egg? This is your Quran, and I will show you all the translation you have in the word. What is the word egg? It's the opposite. It's we spread the earth flat. So the stupid Zaikir Niak, he heard the kid trying to refute me. You can open the dictionary. Hold on, he's calling. Hello? Christian Prince, I heard you. What the heck? I thought you should be sleeping now. First of all, I don't sleep. I am watching you 24 hours, 7 days a day. Like, Zaikir Niak, why you are watching me? I'm going to curse you. Like, Zaikir, behave. Don't curse me. What do you mean exactly you want to curse me? Are you going to make me bewitched? Christian Prince, I believe that I'm going to contact some Jewish people and they will be with you. Hey, what the heck? Please don't contact the Jews. The Jews will put a spell on me. And then I will go to my wives and I will not be able to do boom boom. Christian Prince, even if it cost me $1,000, I'm going to do it. Zaikir Niak, don't make a threat live on air. You're recorded. If anything happened to me, if somebody put a spell on me, like the Jews they did to Muhammad, I'm going to go after you. If you ever try to put a spell over my private part, I'm warning you. This is a red line. Don't go there. Christian Prince, I threatened you today to have sex. What? Because already I paid them. You did? Exactly. And now the Jewish people, they are going to put a spell on you. Let me call Zak Salom. Zak Salom, did you put that spell in Christian Prince? Habibi. You paid me $1,000, Habibi. I told you I want 1,000 and the interest, Habibi. So you have to pay the interest in the top of the 1,000, Habibi, so I can do that spell. Zak Salom, we made an agreement yesterday that I will pay you $1,000 to make spell on Christian Prince. Habibi, this is what yesterday. Pay the interest, Habibi. Huh? My name is Tuiva Singer, and I'm doing business. Zaikir, the Jewish guy will not do it. You have to pay him the interest. Christian Prince, I'm going to ask the Muslims, 10,000 Muslims to give me donation. And I'm going to make the donation, and I'm going to pay him. All of this to do harm my private part? Christian Prince, your private part is not private no more, because it's public part. What the heck? How is that? Because this belongs to all of us. Zaikir, you are getting dirty now. I will hang up on you. The Jewish people, they put a spell on the prophet private part. I mean, who in the world want to believe in such a garbage? Zaikir Niak. Even his last name is dirty. All right. Anyway. How I understand Zaikir Niak? I can tell you I can understand Zaikir Niak. Allah, he taught me the language of the birds. And this is why I understand the language of the ants. Like what happened to Solomon. Allah, he taught Solomon the language of the birds, and then he spoke, he understand the ants. I mean, what is a mystery, man? And Suleiman inherited David. He said, "Oh my kind, we have been taught the language of the birds." And then Solomon, he walked few steps. He entered the valley of the ants. There is a valley of ants in California, brother. He arrived to the valley of the ants because there's nobody live there except ants. You will see a flag of ants, like ants, you know, ants, and they have antenna, so they like you get closer, they have sensors. So till he arrived to the valley of the ants, one of the ants, look at this. Suleiman, he can hear each ant alone. Like there's a billion trillion ant. Suleiman, he have a moving radar ears. So he focused in one of the ants. The rest, he don't listen to them. So one of the ants, she said, like, what the heck? What about the rest? Only one of the ants, she said that. Do you think at that moment the rest of the ants, they were like in the prayer time, mute time, silence time? Ah, they were listening to Sadhguru. This is why they were not talking. There's one ant only outside, and she is the one watching over. Aha. So here, one of the ants, she said, oh, ants, oh, ants, oh, ants, oh, ants, oh, ants, enter your dwelling, enter your dwelling, enter your dwelling. Like this is weather alarm. Enter hurricane, tornado, typhoon, enter your dwelling. Lest Solomon, what is killing me in this story, how the ant, she knew that his name is Solomon. Anyone can help me? I'm trying to figure out until now how this happened. I mean, okay, she saw an army. She warned the ants that there's an army coming. But how she knew that his name is Solomon? Allah, he taught the Solomon the language of the birds. Solomon, he understand the language of the ants. But how ants, she understand the language of Solomon? How she speak Hebrew? And where she heard the name of Solomon, what happened? Was Solomon like walking and he have like a tag in his chest or something? What a stupid story. This will remind me when I first time I joined a school, you know, I mean, I was doing my master degree. So I came like a month late, I think, to the school or something like that. So I entered the classroom and there was a girl. I sat next, you know, whatever empty table there. So the teacher, the professor, he said, you have to join group. Okay, so choose a group. I don't know anyone yet. But there's a girl next to me. When the class is finished, I said, can I be with you? I'm talking about the group. The professor, he just said in front of her, you have to join a group. And he pointed even his finger at the girl next to me. You have to join a group. Ask them, join one of the groups. So I said, can I be with you? She said, sorry, I'm lesbian. What the heck? I'm lesbian. Sorry, I'm lesbian. So second day, I saw her in the cafeteria in the morning. I say, hey, lesbian, how are you? She got so upset. She came to me. She said, what are you saying? I said, what? She said, why you said hello, lesbian? Yesterday, I told you I want to be with you. You said to me, I'm lesbian. I said, nice to meet you. I said, do you think this is really my name? I said, really? It's not? I said, well, excuse me. English is not my first language. I don't know. Muhammad is a lesbian too. Alhamdulillah. Anyway. Hiding identity, coward. Fardan. Yes, Fardan. If you have my identity or not, you are the coward. Because people are not interested in my identity. Let me ask you, what is the identity of your God Allah? And isn't it your God Allah is a female who hide behind the hijab? Here we go. This is your God Allah. He's wearing a burqa. I'm not. And I go and I do seminars and Muslims attend. The coward Allah, he never showed to your prophet, not to you. And he claimed that he is speaking always from behind the veil. Do you see it? Chapter 51. Chapter 42, verse 51. This is the God you worship. He's hiding his identity. I'm not God. Your God is wearing a veil. Your God is wearing a burqa. He's a coward. And it's your prophet who ran away, hiding his identity. He changed his name. Your prophet name is not Muhammad. Stop complaining about me, Abdul. I'm not a prophet, and you cannot debate me. And here we go. David Wood, he don't have identity. I'm not going to debate him unless he have 10,000 people. So you use any excuse. The one who show his identity, you don't want to debate him. The one who don't show it, I don't want to debate you. I will find any excuse not to debate you. The God who wear a burqa is not God, my friend. And your God is a lesbian. Prove me wrong. If we ask Muhammadan, by the way, is Allah male or female? Any Muslim want to answer? Guys, do you hear me? Let me see. Is Allah male or female? Just wait for the answer. They will not dare to give you the answer. Muslims, is Allah male or female? Anyone dare to answer? Simple question. They don't dare. I will help you. The Quran keeps saying it is he. So is he a male or not a male? The Quran says it is he. Is he a male or a female? Do you want to call a friend? Any Muhammadan? Why it's hard to answer? And if Muhammad, if your God Allah is not a male, why you call him he? Anyone? So why you complain that Jesus, how Jesus can be God and he's a male? Yet you keep saying that Allah is he. No answer. Any simple question about the religion, they will go in chaos. And they will try in the speed of light to change the topic. If you are a man, stop debating us from behind computer. My friend, I debate from behind computer. What's your problem? I am Allah. I speak from behind computer. Allah, he speak from behind the curtain. I am better than Allah. Any Muhammadan? Any simple question, the Muslims, they will be in chaos if you ask them. Islam is a religion as long as you don't ask questions. The second you ask questions, they go crazy. Like, look at this verse here before it. How can you disbelieve? Seeing that you were dead and he gave you life. They were dead and they gave them life. Is that true? Muslims? Those people, they were dead and he gave them life? What story is that? People of Quraysh, they were dead and Muhammad, he gave them life? You were dead and gave them life? When? Who's being silly here? What is that? And now the Muhammadan, he would say, okay, no, we have to go and read the interpretation. Okay, if I show you the interpretation, you say I don't accept it, it's made by a human. Hmm. How Allah he created the earth? Any question, you know, you just read and laugh. Just read and laugh. He is he who created for you. He is who's talking? Allah. So why is saying he? If the one is talking is Allah, why he is saying it is he? Shouldn't he say I? Is that a language mistake? Any Muhammadan? What is the guy who said identity? Who is Allah talking about here now? And things go more stupid, like in different verses. As an example, where Allah he says, "May Allah forgive your sin." Like, what the heck? Who is Allah speaking to? You see, when they say to you, "Oh, Allah," he speak as a third person. Okay, why he do that? Secondly, when he say that, "May Allah forgive your sin," how that work? In which language? May Allah, that may Allah forgive your sin. Who's talking? Allah. So Allah is saying, "May Allah forgive your sin." Muhammadan, I'm getting dizzy. Are you getting dizzy with me? How come Jesus, he says, "Go and your sin is forgiven"? Go and your sin is forgiven. Not may. Allah is God, and he say, "May Allah forgive your sin." Obviously, the one who is talking is not Allah, or he is other Allah. I have a question. Is Muhammad mentioned in the Quran? Sure, yeah, he mentioned. There's a chapter, it's called the chapter of Muhammad. Very ugly chapter. Any Abdul? No, the Muslim, they don't say that Jibreel is talking here. The Muslim, they believe that Jibreel is the one who delivered the Quran. But the Quran, whatever you see in front of you, is the word of Allah. And look here. We giving you victory. Okay, Allah is one or many? You ask a Muhammad, and why Allah he keeps saying we? I mean, all this is silly language. They say to you that the word we, Allah he used for it is more majestic. Any Muslim agree with that? Why Allah he used the word we? Maybe we should go live on air later, maybe, I don't know. And we make a topic and that title, why Allah he say we? What do you think? Should we make a video just about we? We, Allah is saying we. Why? And how this is majestic? So Allah, he could not find a better to make him majestic than using we. So that's mean Allah is not happy by being single person. That's mean Allah is not satisfied with himself being I. He like to be we. Shall we grant Allah the wish? Break him pieces? Because if the reason for Allah to use the word we, as the Muslims they claim, you know what, let me do this. I will search in Google, Prophet Google, try to find an article. I should go soon, actually. I don't know what, I keep saying we should go. My throat is hurting, actually. Why Allah used the word, I'm typing in Arabic. I hate it, you know, when I type, like, especially when you type for like five minutes, and then you look at the screen, you find yourself, you are typing gibberish now. Okay, I found an article. Look, those are the scholars are answering, by the way. Those are the scholars. The meaning of the pronoun we as used in the Quran. All right. Why does the Quran use the term we in ayats? Many non-believers believe that this is mean it being reference to Jesus. Answer: praise be to Allah. Hey, Abdul, why you say praise to be Allah? Why you don't say praise be to we Allah? I mean, the question is why Allah, he says we. You say praise be to Allah. You should say praise be to we Allah. We Allah. Not Allah. Shame on you. Okay. It is a feature of literary style in Arabic that a person may refer to himself a pronoun nahnu, we, for respect or a glorification. He may also use the word ana, I, indicate of one person, or a third person, huwa, he, or three styles are used in the Quran. So look what happened now. When Allah, he used we, he want to add respect to his name. So look what happened by saying this. Allah is not respected enough, and he don't feel that he is respected enough by not using we. So he have to add we, or that will make it more satisfying for him. Can you believe it? Prophet Muhammad, are you asking me to block you? Why you are posting those verses? You see? Here you see that Muhammad is really being stupid, and the Muslim, they try to duct tape Muhammad. Stupidity in the Quran. By adding we, you are not adding respect to your God. That is an insult, because it is a fake we. Correct, people? If Allah is one, and then he said we, how in the world that will add respect to Allah? He's one. And if Allah, he believe that he need to add we before his name in order to be respected, that means Allah is not satisfied with him being singular. It is more fit for him to be we, not I. It is better for Allah to be called we, not I. This is the purpose. You just said that.